Nice 80-degree weather here in Brookhaven, Georgia. We're underway for the first 45, and it's going to start out with a long ball down into the left corner, knocked out by Caitlin Caputo. Throw in for the Colonels early. Colonel's going to reset in the midfield. Kara Frank passes it out to the right side to E.J. Bryant. Makes a quick through ball up the right side, a couple of deflections. She's found number 15, Riley Givens, who looked to find a runner streaking behind her, just not on the same page early on are the Colonels. It's going to be a goal kick for the Stormy Petrels. Goalkeeper Haley Lowe is going to set the ball down and take this goal kick. Haley's a senior from Hoover, Alabama. Lots of experience. Big goal kick, one in the air by the Colonels. Stormer down that right side is Alexis Cronenthal. She's going to try and get her right foot and swing across. She does. The ball is going to streak into the back post. Colonels are going to be able to scoop it up at the back post. Nice defensive playing here by Caputo, forcing another throw in for the Colonels deep in the Petrel territory here. Throw the ball back, maybe look to reset here. Corbett decides to keep it out on the left side. Nice defensive play. Looks like it's going to be knocked off the Colonels. Referee disagrees. It's going to be a corner kick for the Colonels early. Just a couple minutes in, and it's been all visitors so far. It's going to be a corner from the left side. Bella Nelson for the Colonels is going to step out and take a right foot in swinging corner. Lots of white jerseys and black jerseys in the box. The corner's taken, get a couple fists on it. Was Lowell able to punch it away at the top of the 18. But it looks like there will be a foul on the play. It'll be a free kick inside the box for the Stormy Petrels. Not sure what the call was. Didn't see a flag go up. A call was made by the center official. No offside on a corner, so I'm not sure what it was. It had to have been a foul. Free kick for the home team right at the top of the 6. Big free kick right up the middle. Another bounce. Going to be one on the ground by the home team, looking for a quick through ball to McKenzie. Just led her a little bit too far, allowing the goalkeeper, Anna Thomas, to step off her line and scoop that up. And she's going to roll it out quickly out to the right side for Bryant. Bryant's got some space in front. She's being pressured by McKenzie. Bryant's going to be forced to drop it back to the goalkeeper, Thomas. Thomas receives, looks up, and immediately plays it out to her left. Trying to lock her in are the Petrels. Lindsay Carr is trying to think otherwise, as she's going to put a big cross down the left side, knocked out by Burford. Quick throw in for the Colonels, looking for Cronenthal. Coaches are screaming for a handball. A couple of deflections inside the box from Cronenthal off of a Petrel clearance. It's going to be knocked out finally by the Colonels for a goal kick for the home team. Lots of dangerous playing there. Coach for Oglethorpe, Coach King, wanted a handball. Referee disagreed once again. Oglethorpe have won a goal kick nonetheless. Not even 4 minutes in, and already a good bit of action for the visitors. Goal kick one in the air by the home team, but brought down to the feet of Maggie Corbet for the Colonels. She's going to immediately give it away. Evan Thomas playing some great defense here early on, tries to find McKenzie, but unable to maintain possession as E.J. Bryant stepped in from her defensive spot for the Colonels. And it will be knocked out by Taylor Whiteside, quickly thrown by the Colonels, trying to make something happen fast, trying to catch the Petrels off guard clearance, but goes right back to the feet of Cronenthal. Nice defense from Evan Thomas, the freshman from Kennesaw, Georgia, getting some action early. Lots of space out here on the right side for Givens. She's going one-on-one with Whiteside. Givens, nice slide tackle there by Whiteside. The ball spinning, looks like it's going to go over the line. It will be a corner for the Colonels. Great defending from Whiteside. The senior from Marietta, Georgia, playing some clutch defense early on for the home team. This corner is going to be taken from the right side. It'll be a left foot in swinger this time for the Colonels. Corner's taken. This time it's going to go near post. Colonel's able to get ahead on it. It's bounced to the top of the 18. Shot deflected. Won by Jones. Mackenzie's trying to find the feet of Krieger. who pushes it back out to the right side of the feet of Jones. Jones nutmeg. She gets it on the other side. It is complete. She's going to push it down the right-hand side. It's going to be a leg race. Unable to catch up to it were the Petrels. It will be a throw-in for the Colonels deep in their own territory. Haven't said that much this afternoon. Oglethorpe looking to lock them in their own half. Jones wins it back. Krieger in possession. She plays it out here to the left side for Saeed. Sophia's got some space in front. She's being closed down by Kara Frank. Frank trying to play some lockdown defense. She's got some help there in Givens. Big clearance from the Colonels. It'll be another throw-in for the home team. 10 minutes in, and this is really the first bit of pressure that the Petrels have given the Colonels. Thomas right down the line, right to the chest of Jade Anderson. Looks to turn. Big clearance from the Colonels, trying to find Alexis Cronenthal. She receives. She's going to play a ball one touch to Megan Sidaway. Sidaway's got some space in the midfield. She's going to switch out to the left side. Caitlin Caputo looking to close down. But Corbet looks to just have a little bit too much speed. But I spoke too soon. Nice defensive recovery there by Caitlin Caputo. Throw in for the Colonels. That one's going to be taken on the far left side of the field. Square throw. Cronenthal receives. She's going to play it back. Bella Nelson. Long distance shot right into the gut of Haley Lowell. Routine save for the goalkeeper. She's going to push her Petrels up the field before she gets in a big punt. Punt is away. It's going to bounce right at half field, right under the feet of Krieger. Ball still bouncing in the air. 50-50 balls have gone the way of the Colonels so far this afternoon. Colonels in possession on the far side of the pitch. Maggie Corbet's got some space in front. She's going to look to cut it inside. Closed down by Caputo. The cross is taken. Some Colonels inside the box. Nice defending there once again from Whiteside. Quick emergency clearance from Anderson. Jade Anderson steps back into the defensive spot for the clearance. Quickly thrown by Bryant. Another good defensive heads-up play from Evan Thomas. She is a freshman, but you couldn't tell. Great awareness, great vision. Throw in for the Colonels deep in the Petrel territory. Square throw. Nice back heel attempt from Sidaway, read all the way from the Petrels. Clearance attempt, still bouncing in the midfield. Nice defensive attempt there from Krieger. Big cross to the far post, over the head of Burford. Haley's going to step off her line and scoop that up. A lot of dangerous playing here in the defensive half of the Stormy Petrels for the Colonels. They're just unable to find any sort of shot on goal. Just finding some good space and a lot of good movement. Other than that, not too much to write home about. Clutch defending early on by the home team. Looks like they're defending for their lives early, which isn't a good sign. Nice through ball here. Riley Givens trying to chase it down, being defended by Thomas. Nice shoulder-to-shoulder from the freshman. Throwing Thomas off. Beautiful defending from Thomas. Corner kick for the Colonels once again. It's going to be another corner from the right side. It will be a left foot in swinger taken by Annabelle Justice. Last time she went beautifully to the near post. Just couldn't find any of her teammates. Nice runs inside the box here for the Colonels. The kick is away. It's right in the middle of the six. The Colonels got a head on it, but it's going to go side netting out to the left for a Stormy Petrel goal kick. A lot of wide open spaces on the far post from that corner kick from the visiting team. They're going to look to capitalize on that next time. Goal kick for Haley. Goalkeeper's already been under a little bit of pressure early on today. Another 50-50 ball, one in the air from the visitors. They seem to want it just a little bit more early on. Another through ball attempt trying to find the feet of Riley Givens. Read once again by the Petrels. Here comes Bryant. She's going to cross it top of the 18, cleared by Burford, but right to the feet of Bella Nelson for the Colonels. She's making some moves, trying to slice dice over there on the far left side of the field. Good defending from the Petrels. Cross is taken, and trying to put it on goal is Megan Sidaway from a header, but she pushes it far, far left. It'll be another goal kick for the home team. 10 minutes into this contest, and it's been all Colonels early on.
Get in front now. Get in front. Get in front. Good. And again. And again.
50-50 ball once again won by the visiting team, looking for that through ball for Givens.
Use your body there.
Whiteside and Thomas once again there to just shield her off. Won another goal kick.
Evan, stay inside of her so that split ball's not on.
They're really finding a lot of space on the right side of the field. We're really the defensive side, the left side of the defense of the Stormy Petrels. Those through balls have been on point. Once again, just unable to find anything on goal. Another 50-50 ball, one in the air by the Colonels, trying to find Cronenthal. Whiteside getting all she can handle early on this afternoon. Another throw in for the Colonels. Quick throw from Givens to the feet of Cronenthal. She's going to turn, look for a cross. Pull it back, but right to the feet of Thomas, who was all over her once again. Thomas looked for a clearance up the left side, deflected off of Givens. It's going to be a goal kick once again for the home team.
Hey, let's think about using the spaces that we talked about. Guys, you want to make it a battle in the middle here.
Number 23 for the Stormy Petrels, Harlow Krieger, leads the team in goals and assists. 3 goals, 3 assists. That's something you got to think that they're thinking about doing, trying to find the feet of your most positive player on the season. Stormy Petrels won a throw-in. Coaching staff for the Colonels disagreed. But the Colonels won the ball back. Nonetheless, lots of space in the midfield.
Have a look. Evan, get in.
Krieger trying to win the ball in the midfield.
Get in so you can
There's just
see her, but you
too many black jerseys.
There you go. Better.
Look for a 1-2. Jade Anderson there to put her body in the way. Throw in Petrels. Far side of the pitch. Throw's going to go up the line. Anderson being closed down by 2 Colonels, but trying to win a throw-in. Failed throw-in for the visitors. A lot of sense of urgency early on for the Colonels. Like I said before, it looks like they want it just a little bit more. Opening matchup for both teams in the Southern Athletic Conference. Throw in Colonels, far side of the field.
Evan, open your body up.
Cronenthal
Lily.
coming from her central midfield spot to take this free kick.
Now, get them picked up.
So far on set pieces, the center Colonels have been fairly on point. Nice placement, nice runs, nice teamwork, and the kick is away. It's going to land right on the 6. Got a head on it, and it nips off that far post. And just nothing that Lowell could have done. Great set-piece play once again from the visitors. Very unlucky that one did not find the back of the net. Goal kick for the Petrels, who were just blindsided on that one. Didn't even see it coming.
Get in front.
You can hear Coach King trying to rally the troops.
Have that come into you. Okay, so you're backing into that. Back in.
Goal kick, one in the air once again by the Colonels. Riley Gibbons off the face a little bit more awkward than she was planning. Scooped up easily by Haley, who pushes the Petrels up the pitch, who already look a little bit tired if I'm being honest. Header one in the air by Gibbons, trying to find the feet of Cronenthal. Deflected and cleared away by Whiteside. Throw in for the Colonels. E.J. Bryant runs up from her defensive spot, takes a throw right to the feet of Givens. Givens loses it, puts it right back to Mackenzie Jones. Jones, mostly an attacking player, just trying to do anything she can to get her feet on the ball. As an attacker, you have to be able to just touch the ball once. Even a little bit of a touch builds a little confidence in you and your teammates. Haley's going to wait inside the 18 before this goal kick pushed the teammates up the field. Big goal kick. This time, Krieger trying to win the ball in the midfield, but she was just beat in that battle once again by the Colonels. As I say that, Cronenthal loses it. Burford tries to clear it up the middle of the field, but she kind of deflects it off the right, looking for Krieger. Big play down the left side, just a bit too much for Cronenthal. It's going to be another goal kick for the home team.
Haley. Haley. Gotta go wider. Slide your team. Slide them, Jay.
In just his second season here at Oglethorpe, Coach King once again trying to rally the troops. Big goal kick. First touch let Jade down this time. It'll be a throw-in for the Colonels. Once again, this time on the far side of the field, right by the bleachers. Lots of space in the midfield all afternoon. Nice pullback there by Bella Nelson. It's going to be a foul in the middle of the field from Krieger. Looked like more of a frustration foul from Krieger. Harlow hasn't been able to touch the ball much. I mentioned it earlier, 3 goals, 3 assists on the season. She seems to be a little bit frustrated. I'm sure she'll get composed here soon. Free kick for the Colonels. More central this time for Cronenthal. As we stated a few times, the set piece play for the visitors is pretty immaculate. Nice run, C run on the left side here, but they're going to go far post with it. Ball's going to be played from the far post, back on the inside, and just in time, Haley Lowell steps off her line and makes a great save for the Stormy Petrels. Another great set piece, another different set piece for the Colonels. Almost worked to perfection again. Nice heads-up goalkeeping by Haley. Big clearance up the right side from Bryant. Looking for Nelson. Nice defender from Whiteside. Looks like it didn't touch Thomas. The referees disagreed. Throw in for the Colonels. E.J. Bryant steps in. Long throw down the right side. Whiteside being defended by Bella Nelson, who wins that battle. Nelson pulls it back, puts Whiteside on the ground. Another cross. Just missed the head of Cronenthal, who was streaking in from the far post. She had the far post wide open, too. Wide open in the 6. Shot on goal. And it finds the back of the net by number 22, Megan Sidaway. It was just a matter of time as the Center Colonels go on top 1-0 in the 28th minute over the Oglethorpe Stormy Petrels. Stormy Petrels, they've been defending for their lives. And the first shot on goal for the Colonels finds the back of the net 1-0 early. And it looks like Coach King's going to look to reset, as maybe he's calling for a sub, and he is. Number 16, Maddie Enos, is stepping to the line. The junior from Loganville, Georgia, is going to get some playing time here for the freshman, Evan Thomas, who's just been getting all the work this morning. Nothing to her. She's playing fantastic. They just seem to be targeting her, and she needs a breather. Great playing from the freshman. And here comes Krieger for the first time. She's been able to mount an attack. She's got some space in front. McKenzie to her left. She's going to push it up the left side, finds McKenzie. McKenzie's going to one-time left foot across into the middle. And first real action for the goalkeeper, Anna Thomas, as Stormy Petrels made that look very easy. Let's see if they can't capitalize on that. They are in response time from that first goal from the visiting team. Let's see how they do. So far, so good.
Okay, relax on it and find someone. Open up. Come back hard.
Burford, big clearance. And a cross out here to the left to McKenzie. Takes a wild touch, but able to control it. Back in the middle, finds the feet once again of Burford, who looks up, plays a long ball up the middle, looking for the number 9, Ella Price, who's got some space in behind that Colonel defense. It's a 1v1 battle at the top of the 18. Ella Price cuts it back to the right. She takes a shot on goal, and she puts it right into the mittens of the goalkeeper, Anna Thomas, who's had more action in the last minute and a half of the game than she has the entire game. Stormy Petrels really responded to this goal from the Colonels. Big throw in down the line, looking for Anderson. One back by the Colonels. Whiteside trying to find the feet of Mackenzie Jones. Stepping in to win that ball was E.J. Bryant, and Givens trying to save it. And it looks like it did go out of bounds right here in front of us, right here in the middle of the field on the left side. Throw in quickly taken from Enos. Enos attempted a left foot clearance up the left side, just deflected off the side of her foot. Throw in Colonels, going to have a substitution. Number 18, Buckley Sparks, will enter the game for number 15, Riley Givens. Sparks is a senior from Bardstown, Kentucky. Whiteside defending. Colonels won the throw. Deep in the Petrel territory. Newly subbed on Sparks with the throw. Nice deflection, one by the Petrels. Big throw in down the line, taken from Innes. One in the air by Sparks, who clears it into the middle to Cronenthal. Receives, turns, plays it to some wide open space on the left side for Lindsay Carr, coming in from her left back spot. Carr still in possession. Finds Cronenthal, who's got some space inside the 18. She looks for a shot, deflected off of Oglethorpe. It will be another corner for the Colonels. And one of the best aspect of this game so far have been the set pieces for the visitors. Let's see if they can continue. This will be a corner from the left side. It looks like it'll be a right foot in swinger. Corner is away. It's going to go hard near post. And it will stay out of bounds for a Petrel goal kick. And we've got Burford down right on the penalty mark. Looks like she's got a cramp. Going to keep an eye on that. It's not as temperature hot. It's not as hot temperature-wise as it usually is, but you know, here that Georgia humidity really is something different. We are towards the end of September, but it's probably a lot hotter on the pitch than it really is as a spectator. Goal kick for the Petrels. Burford up and ready to go. Goal kick with some backspin on it. One in the air by the Stormy Petrels. Still trying to find this 50-50 ball. This time it's won by the Colonels. We've got a lot of space once again out here on the right side. Buckley Sparks wide open here. Lots of 50-50 battling in the midfield. This time the battle was won by the foul from center. It'll be a free kick for the Stormy Petrels. Whiteside coming over to the sideline looking for some water. Spraying down those feet. I assure you, it gets extremely hot on this turf as opposed to natural grass. Big free kick given right back to the Colonels. Maddie running it down, playing it down the left side to McKenzie. Nice step over, plays it back to Maddie. Maddie finds the feet of McKenzie once again. Sloppy touch there from Jones, gives it right back to the Colonels, who cleared immediately up the left side. Right back to the feet of Taylor Whiteside, who's got some time and space. She decides to play it across into the middle to Burford, who looks up. He's looking for a long ball, trying to find Jones, who had some space out on the left side. Burford just unable to find her. McKenzie becoming more of a focal point here for the attack in the last minute or so. Looks like it will be out, and it will be a Stormy Petrel throw-in. The ball will remain in the half of the Colonels. 23 minutes to go here in the first half. The Center Colonels on top of the Oglethorpe Stormy Petrels 1-0. Since the goal for the visiting team, the tides have turned a little bit, seem to have awoken the home team. As soon as the goal was scored, two quick chances from the Stormy Petrels, and they look to be capitalizing on that as the ball still remains in the defensive third of the Center Colonels. Both teams making their Southern Athletic Association Conference debut this afternoon. Had some warm-up games already this season. On Tuesday, the Stormy Petrels welcomed LaGrange College to Oglethorpe University, where they won 1-0. Harlow Krieger got the only goal in that game. Big game save-wise from Haley, as she was able to gobble in 5 saves off 10 shots of Cassidy Abbott from LaGrange. It's quite the stat for the Oglethorpe goalkeeper. Burford in possession deep in the third of the Petrels, trying to climb out, finding the feet of Jade Anderson. It's going to be quite the decision here for the official. He decides to give this one to the Colonels. Throw in deflected off Burford, who seemed to come alive a little bit after that cramp scare. Really inserted herself not into just a defensive play, but trying to insert herself into the attack. She's dangerous with those long balls. Nice shielding, nice deflecting here. It will be a corner for the Colonels. Don't want to beat a dead horse, but they have really been on fire with their set pieces. Maybe one of these set pieces will get them back into the game, because ever since that goal has been scored, it's been all Oglethorpe. Got some bodies warming up here on the visiting bench. Look like they are about to check in. The corner's taken. This time it's going to be short. Annabelle Justice is going to put it in, headed away from Whiteside. She didn't get all the head on it that she wanted. Long shot attempt, put a little bend on it. It will sail wide. Goal kick for the Stormy Petrels. Will be a substitution here for the visitors. They will have 2 lined up. Nicole Limehouse, freshman from Dahlonega, Georgia, checking in for the visitors. And number 40, Olivia Federico, freshman from Collierville, Tennessee, checking in for the Lady Colonels. Referee just didn't hear the sub call from the AR. Long ball attempt up the middle for the Petrels. Goes right into the arms of goalkeeper Anna Thomas. Nice movement here from Bryant, and the substitution, Buckley Sparks, making herself open. Trying to find it down the right side. Nice header back into the middle from side away. It's a big battle right there in the midfield from Nelson and Burford. Burford wanting a foul. She's still in the battle. Referee's got his eyes on it. He's allowing a lot today. Burford needs to keep her head, stay cool. Sparks plays it down the right side, looking for Nelson, defended by Whiteside. Nelson had lots of space to play this in the middle. Burford with a very important header to clear that ball away as Carnanthal was streaking into that back post. The substitutes remain at half field for the Colonels. They are in possession. Nice overlapping run here from the Colonels. Nice dummy leave it. Shot on goal deflected off of Enos. Long shot attempt. Diving to her right. Nice save from Haley. She gets up and unable to find that save. And the Colonels put the ball into the back of the net once again. And they go on top 2-0. Nice save on the original shot attempt from Haley. She just wasn't able to get her feet set and prepared for that second shot that really came out of nowhere and was just rocketed into that far post. As the Stormy Petrels are going to have a couple of subs themselves. Emma Perkins, freshman from Alpharetta, checking in, along with Delaney Hanks, freshman from St. Petersburg, Florida, checking in. Going to give Jade a break along with Caputo. They've been running hard for the first half of this first half. Going to get a much-deserved break. Got 19 minutes to go here in the first half, and the visitors are on top 2-0. But I will not take anything away from the Stormy Petrels because the last 15 minutes of this first half have been all home team, just unable to find any connections in the final third, and really defending for their lives and not doing a bad job at it. You just can't take anything away from the movement. Not just from the set pieces, but just off-the-ball movement has just been fantastic, especially from the wingbacks for this Central Colonels team. Coach Hoffman had the ladies ready to play. They had a game plan, and they are executing. It's going to be deflected off of Cardenas. Throw in for the Colonels. Kara Frank will take the throw. It'll be a square throw to the newly substituted Olivia Federico. Finds Federico. Through ball attempt looking for Sparks. Defended by Maddie. Maddie's able to get a foot on it. She's not able to keep it inbounds, but she did save a corner. And it will be a throw in quickly taken from Sparks. Cross inside the 18, right at the top of the 6. Very important clearance there from Lily Burford. Back in possession on the left side, Lindsay Carr. Carr's going to do a long shot attempt, about a 35-yarder. One bounce right into the chest of the goalkeeper. For Oglethorpe, she's going to take her time, let the attack push forward. And nice height, nice distance. Just wasn't able to keep it in bounds. Throw in for the Colonels right in front of their bench. Someone will be taken by E.J. Bryant. She's going to go right down the line as usual. Looks like the visitors are going to line up another substitution. Annabelle Justice working the right side. She's going to make the cross. Nice run inside the 6 here. Another important clearance right at the mouth of the goal for Oglethorpe. Another cross into the 18. Volley attempt Not successful there by Annabelle Justice as her left foot's going to send it wide left. Goal kick for the home team. Substitution for the Colonels. Ella Scott checking in. Forward, sophomore from Niles, Michigan. She'll be replacing number 27, Alexis Cronenthal, the Crestwood, Kentucky native, sophomore. Been all over the defensive half of the Oglethorpe Stormy Petrels. You can tell by looking at her, she's tired. Much deserved break. She'll get some water. She'll be ready for some second half action. Meanwhile, Buckley Starks looking to play the ball central. Nice one-touch pass by Justice back out to the right side. Another overlapping run from Sparks. Well defended by Maddie. She looks to clear it up the left side. Didn't keep it in bounds. It will be a Colonel throw-in deep in the Petrel territory. Square throw. Sparks with cross, still just bouncing in the 6. The Petrels are just watching it. Haley comes off her line, makes another important save as the defense just watch the ball bounce right through the 6. There's a couple of them in there. Just need better awareness. Maybe a little bit. I didn't hear the goalkeeper. I didn't hear really much communication. Maybe that's something that can be mentioned at halftime. Emma Perkins being chased by the Colonels. She drops it back to Burford, who puts a touch and gets a big clearance on it. 50-50 ball in favor of the visiting team as the Stormy Petrels win a throw-in. Just going to go down the line. Every time the possession is won by the home team, there is a Colonel right in her face. And this time, Colonels are able to win a throw-in themselves. Throw in right at half field for Oglethorpe. Looks like Perkins is going to throw right down the line. One by the Colonels. Lots of space out here on the right side. Another substitution being lined up for the visitors. Lily Burchett, freshman from Louisville, Kentucky, will be checking in for the senior, Annabelle Justice. Justice coming to us from Bowling Green, Kentucky. Just a bit early there from Mackenzie, trying to win the 50-50 header in the air as she jumped about half a second too early. It sails over her head. Still in the air. Neither team able to bring it down to the feet. The Colonels are finally able to bring it down. Let's see if the Petrels can lock them inside their own half. But once again, lots of space on the width of the field for the Colonels. There's that back three for the home team. Been pretty stagnant so far in this first half. Can't really utilize any of those wing backs. Lots and lots of players in the midfield for the visiting team, forcing those wing backs to cut inside. Jones, nice big time clearance there from E.J. Bryant, who had Mackenzie Jones right on her back. Throw in for Oglethorpe. A little over 13 minutes to go here in the first half. Center Colonels on top of Oglethorpe Stormy Petrels 2-0. Throw in taken over the head of Jones, cleared by the Colonels. It'll be another throw in for the Petrels. Still have a substitution lined up for the visitors. Deflected off the Colonels. It'll be another throw in for the Petrels, who are lining up a substitution as we speak. It looks like Kristen Rona, junior from Hoover, Alabama, will be coming into the game for the first time this afternoon. As the Stormy Petrels look for another throw-in, Emma Perkins will take this one. It's on the far side of the field. If I heard correctly, it looks like Mackenzie will get an extra long breather. 12 minutes to go here in the first half. Get some water, get some rest, and be ready for a big 30-45 minutes in the second half. Nice battle in the midfield all afternoon with Krieger. The Colonels are really giving the leading goal scorer and the leading tallies woman for the Stormy Petrels all she can handle this afternoon. I'm sure she endures the challenge. Big clearance as Oglethorpe and Center have 2 substitutions, 1 apiece. And while these substitutions are happening, I look to my right and I see a couple of more for the visiting team coming to the center line, looking to check in themselves. Number 26, Meg Ralston, sophomore from Louisville, Kentucky, looking to come in this afternoon. Jess Inman, senior from Killdeer, Illinois. And the Colonels are in possession with lots of space once again in the midfield. Great defending from Cardenas. Still in possession are the Colonels, trying to find a wide open Buckley Sparks on the right side. Maddie Enos steps in, wins the ball back, but immediately gives it back to the Colonels, who have Sparks still open on the right side. Sparks finds possession. She's going to send it down the right channel. Kara Frank, defended by Whiteside. Frank's going to opt for a cross right into the 6. Haley is there, steps off her line, and makes another routine save, but clutch save. Can't afford any more cheap goals, especially here in the first half. Ball's on the far right side of the field. Krieger deflected off of the Colonels. It'll be a throw-in for the Petrels, just inside the half of the Colonels. A little over 10 minutes to go in the first half. The Colonels have 3 substitutions, still waiting to check in. Lots of space out here on the right side for Buckley Sparks, who is in possession for the Colonels. She looks up, still looks up. She's going to play a long ball looking for that right corner. Great look. You know, it's where you wanted it. Lots of space. Unable to run onto it, though, was Lily Burchett. Throw in for Oglethorpe. Maddie's going to take it, looking to go right down the line, trying to find Jasmine. Deflected off of Oglethorpe. Whistle was blown because it will be a substitution for the visitors. 3 in, 3 out. Limehouse, Bryant, and Frank exit the game for the Colonels. Clearance by the Petrels right back to the Colonels. Meg Ralston just checks in and already underway here. Ava Priest. Nice through ball by Priest. Lots of space from that overlapping run. The ball's inside the sticks, looking for a shot, unable to get anything behind it. Just a little toe poke right into the arms of Haley Lowell, goalkeeper for the home team. Tell you what, another nice punt by Haley. Another substitution being lined up for the visitors. Ball's just bouncing inside the center of the pitch. Neither team able to maintain possession. Ella Scott finds Sparks. Sparks finds Burchett. Burchett one-on-one with Whiteside. Burchett uses that right foot. Nice sliding tackle. Deflected right back into the feet. Sparks for the Colonels. Takes a touch. Tries to bring it inside. Spins off Maddie. Maddie still defending. Berkeley Sparks tried to play it into the inside of the field, looking for Priest. Unable to find possession. Cleared away by the Petrels. Ella Price in possession for Oglethorpe out here on the left side. Being defended by Federico. Pulls back in the inside. Big switch. Nice ball. Wide open is Krieger at the top right of the 18. Big shot on goal. Bounces off the crossbar. What an amazing shot. Harlow Krieger right outside the 18. Literally on the top right corner of the 18. Puts her head down. Sends one to the far post. And it just clanks right off the crossbar. What a shot. It's going to be a throw in deep in the left corner here for the home team. Maddie Enos taking the throw. She's going to come back for the feet of Krieger. Just wasn't able to bring that down. It's going to go off the feet of Krieger, out for a Colonel throw-in. Checking in for the Colonels will be number 32, Ashton Warner, freshman from Wesley Chapel, Florida. She will be taking the spot of number 18, Buckley Sparks. Ball is cleared up the right side Way to keep it in bounds there by Kristen Rona. Trying to find the feet of Krieger, who just stepped over it. Delaney Hanks and Krieger working on the right side for the Petrels. Just unable to be on the same page at that time. Nice defending from Burford. She's got 2 Colonels on her back. And just to play it safe, she's going to knock it out. Got about 6.5 to go here in the first half. Visiting team on top of the Stormy Petrels, 2-0. Home team has been defending most of the game. Haven't been able to amount much of an attack so far this afternoon. The defenders, especially Whiteside and Burford, are really churning and burning for that halftime whistle. As it appears, the visitors are going to line up another substitution. Lydia Bowling, junior from Taylor Mill, Kentucky, will get some game time here in the first half. Sophia trying to find Maddie. Just a bit too hard. It's going to sail over the touchline for a throw-in for the visitors, who just had 2 substitutions come in. Like I stated, number 3, Lydia Bowling, and number 12, Erin Reynolds. Reynolds is a sophomore from Plano, Texas, getting her first minutes this afternoon. Going to be a throw-in for the Colonels right here in front of us. Half field on the far right side of the field. Big throw. Going to deflect off of Enos. It'll be a throw-in for the Colonels once again, who are showing a lot of urgency. The cross going to be taken, but right into the arms of Haley Lowell. Didn't get much hip action on that one, did Anna Priest, who tried to put the ball right at the top of the 6. Lowell read that one all the way, steps up to the top of the 18, and gets another magnificent punt. One in the air by Krieger, gets a hit on it. This time one in the air by the Colonels. Ball still bouncing. 50-50 battle this time is brought down to the feet of the center Colonels. Lydia Bowling trying to chase it down, unable to keep it in bounds. Another goal kick for the home team. If anything, Haley is really getting her punt practice and goal kick practice in this afternoon.
Can you pitch in? Jess, we're not man-to-man here. We're 1 up, 2 back.
Another goal kick.
This goes
One
foot
in
race
the
for
air
me.
by the Colonels.
Same thing, man.
Emma
You're
Perkins
just man marking.
heads it out. Be a throw-in for center on the far side of the field. Nice throw right down the line. Deflected back into the midfield. Burford gets a foot on it, puts it right back to Priest. Wide open at the top of the 18, and sailing to the left side of the net. Side netting, goal, center Colonels for the 3rd time here in the first half. Haley read it all the way. She went the right way. There was just a bit too much pace on it. And really an unsavable shot as it just streaks down that left side netting. Beautiful shot, beautiful goal. And maybe it's just a bit too much for the Stormy Petrels this afternoon as they trail 3-0 here in the first half. Still got the halftime whistle. Much needed rest coming up for the home team. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. They are down early, 3-0. They are in response time once again. Krieger trying to make some magic happen, but just can't do it all on her own. Here come the visitors once again, storming down the right side. Ashton Warner, defended by Maddie, who does get a foot on it. It will be a throw-in for the Colonels, deep in the Petrel territory.
Get him picked up tight.
Warner will take the throw. She's going to take the square throw. She's going to receive it back. Burchett 1 step back to the thrower. Anna Priest now finds number 26, Ralston. Colonels are going to look to reset. Ralston receives it once again. Lots of short intermediate passes. This time one back by Oglethorpe. Lots of space for the home team in the midfield. And I think just a rushed long ball there by Kristen Rona. Easily read by the Colonels. Once again, another good battle in the defensive third between Burchett and Burford. Got about 3 minutes to go, and the Colonels are going to look to set up another substitution. Christina Jeffers will enter the game. Not before her Colonels want a throw-in. Coming out will be Maggie Corbet. Checking in for Christina Jeffers, who is a senior from Windermere, Florida. Throw right down the line by Ralston. Knocked out by Rona. Another big throw by Ralston. Lots of pace on this throw. Right down the line. Finding a wide open Burchett. Defended by Whiteside. Tell you what, Taylor's literally been defending for her life this entire first half. Every time somebody gets that ball in that right corner, she's there just to be a pest. Trying to bring it into the 18 and just skimmers across the front of the goal mouth. Not much any team could do about that one. Lots of pace on it. Bounced right on the 6. And it will sail out for a throw-in, maybe a goal kick. Yeah, it will be a goal kick for the home team. Not much time to go here in the first half. You know, if you're Oglethorpe, you are just waiting for that halftime whistle. About a minute and a half to go. Goal kick 1 in the air by Ava Priest for the Colonels. Cleared away by Whiteside. One-time shot. Looked like a shin knee there by Warner. Sails wide right. Goal kick for the Petrels. Lots of backspin on this goal kick. You can tell that halftime is fairly needed by both of these teams. It's going to be a 50-50 foul. This time committed by the Colonels. Free kick in the middle of the park for Oglethorpe.
1 minute left in the period. 1 minute remaining.
As you heard the PA, 1 minute to go here in the first half. Colonels on top of the Stormy Petrels 3-0. Burford on the free kick. Lots of height, lots of backspin. Kristen Rona, deflection, gets it back to her feet, plays out here to the left to Enos. Enos is quickly closed down. Nice defending by Aaron Reynolds. Reynolds wins possession, still in possession. Reynolds pushes it into the inside for Jeffers. Nice overlapping run by Warner. Trying to play some more quick intermediate passing, 1-2s down the widths of each side of the field here for the Central Colonels, and it really has been working. Just once again, unable to find the magic this time before they hit the 18-yard line. A lot of success inside the 18 for the visitors. And this may be the last play of the first half. Deep throw in. Whiteside deflects off her thigh. And that will do it here for the first half of play from Brookhaven, Georgia. Oglethorpe Lady Stormy Petrels trailing the Lady Center Colonels 3-0. Has now entered the game, junior from Orlando, Florida. She replaces Anna Thomas, who did have those 3 big first half saves to keep the Lady Petrels out of the back of the net. And we are underway for the second 45 here in Brookhaven. Immediately going to be knocked out of bounds by the Petrels. Big time throw in to start this second half for the Colonels. Be knocked out by Jade Anderson. Be a throw-in for center right here in front of me, right in the middle of the field. Throw-in taken by number 23, Lindsay Carr. It appears, as opposed to the goalkeeper for the Colonels, they may have started the second half the way they started the game, with the exception of number 13, Christina Jeffers. Caputo plays it down the right side looking for Jade. Tries to keep it in bounds. She was very well defended by Lindsay Carr for the Colonels. Carr solidified her place out here on this left side for center. First half she had a lot of great overlapping runs, a lot of great crosses. Big clearance once again from Burford. Got to keep an eye on this battle here in the second half between Jade Anderson and Lindsay Carr. Colonels in possession out here on the left side. Annabelle Justice driving. Justice still in possession. She's going to lay it off down that wing, looking for Bella Nelson. Just a bit too much boot on it from Justice. It'll be the first goal kick of the second half for the home team. Of course, Haley Lowell remains in goal for Oglethorpe. This 50-50 ball, one in the air by the Colonels. Bella Nelson in possession. He's going to cross it over to the middle. Lots of black jerseys inside the 18. Big time clearance from Oglethorpe. Dangerous run up the middle from Mackenzie Jones. Just a bit too much boot on it. She had 2 defenders on her back. As you notice, game by game, Mackenzie seems to collect defenders as the game goes on. She's a big focal point of this Oglethorpe attack. I'd like to see some more Lady Petrels get involved in the attack, make it a little bit less obvious as they're going to loop one right over the top. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Annabelle Justice loops it right over the head of Haley Lowell for the 4th goal of the afternoon, which will send the Center Colonels on top of the Lady Stormy Petrels 4-0. It's about 3 minutes into this second half, and Center has already put one in the back of the net. They just caught the Lady Petrels sleeping, looped one over that back line, and Annabelle Justice found some space, one-on-one with Lowell, and just looped it right over her head, 4-0. Plenty of time remaining, arguably the entire second half to go. Krieger in possession here, plays it out to the right side to Jade. Nice overlapping run from Saeed. Jade just put a little bit too much behind it. She had some space in front. It's going to be a throw-in for the Colonels. Throw-in was won by Oglethorpe. Another rushed play from the home team. One back by Center. As they've done oh so well, they're going to reset in the back and just find some just wide open space, and they've got a lot more of it out here on the left side. Kara Frank driving up the middle of the field. She finds the feet of Jeffers. Jeffers plays it out to the right side. Givens wanted a foul. She gets back up and she'll collect a throw-in instead, and she takes a throw quickly, looking for Cronenthal. Across the middle, one-time shot. Nice save by Lowell. Diving to her right, able to get one right fist on it. Knocks it into the goalpost and right off of herself, keeping it out of the goal. Great save. She read it all the way. Another opportunity from the width of the field by the Center Colonels. This time it went far post. Great shot on goal. Great, even better save from the Oglethorpe goalkeeper. Cronenthal carries it into the box. Left foot cross, deflected off of White's side. And it's going to sail over the goal line. It will be a corner for the visiting team. It's going to be a corner on the left side. So this half, going from right to left, will be the Center Colonels, and going left to right will be the Lady Petrels. So right foot in, swinging corner to the near post, 2 fists on it from Lowell, and the referee didn't like what he saw. He's going to call a foul, and it will be a free kick inside the 6 for Oglethorpe. Their backs are already against the wall early.
What's the call? What? Or did the keeper jump into her?
Argument between Coach Hoffman and the official.
No, you're good.
Anderson for the Petrels plays it back. Big boot up the right side by Oglethorpe. Put the ball into a lot of space. Ella Price trying to run it down. Nice goalkeeping, heads up goalkeeping from Grace Dutcher. She carries it back into her box, picks it up, rolls it out quickly out to the left. And here come the Colonels. Just got a bit too much space and gave a little bit too much of the ball to Anna Justice, allowing Jade Anderson to win that ball back. But they give it away immediately, did the Petrels, and just a bonehead clearance from E.J. Bryant gives it right back to Oglethorpe, who have a throw-in just over half field, right here in front of me. Throw-in taken by Caitlin Caputo. Caputo's going to go central just a little bit, looking for Price. Looks like the Lady Colonels want this one just a little bit more than some of the Lady Petrels. Battling in the back was Lauren Monday. Throw in Petrels. Caputo to the feet of Anderson. put it right back to Caputo, who tried to put a one-touch ball into the middle of the field. Just didn't get the foot on it that she wanted. Deflected off the right side of her boot. Big-time throw-in, quickly taken from the Colonels, who look to attack now. Looking for Cronenthal, defended by Burford. Stepping back into the midfield, trying to win the ball, was number 20, Jasmine Gardinas. Unsuccessful. Nice bit of passing here from Jade Anderson and Saeed. Saeed trying to play it down the right side for Anderson. Big-time clearance from Carr. Gives it right back to Oglethorpe. Ella Price receives, turns, and immediately shut down by the number 9 for center. Maggie Corbett even wins the foul. Free kick for the visitors. Free kick taken quickly, pushed it out to the right side. Trying to find some space on the width of the pitch are the Colonels. Receive, turn, Cronenthal plays it up the right side. One back from Oglethorpe. Evan Thomas back into the game. She got a long first half breather. Her and the coach seem to be back on the same page as she's back in the contest. Annabelle Justice. Nice overlap right here from Carr. Justice finds Carr. Nice defending. Way to step in there from Caputo. Forces a center throw-in deep in the Oglethorpe territory. It's going to be a square throw to the feet of Cronenthal. She receives it, puts it down to her feet, drops it back to the number 9, Corbet. Corbet, beautiful ball to the far post. One in the air by Oglethorpe. Anderson plays it out to the right side, trying to find the feet of Mackenzie Jones. Unfortunately, puts it right to number 4, E.J. Bryant. Center Colonels trying to mount an attack. Nice defending there by number 25, Taylor Whiteside. Throw in quickly taken by Gibbons. Gibbons gets the ball right back. And here comes a cross from the visitors to the far post. Heads it back into the 18. Nice bit of passing here. Inside the 18 still remain the Colonels. Far post. And the linesman on the far side of the field has her flag up, and it will be offside on the visitors. Free kick for Oglethorpe. It's been a very, very quick 9 minutes into this second half. 4-0, the score remains in favor of the visitor center Colonels. High goal kick, lots of backspin, headed down by the Colonels, right back to the arms of Haley. Haley's going to march up to the top of the 18. Get another monster punt, and this time one in the air by Krieger. Heads it up through the middle, but this time, unfortunately, it goes to the feet of the Colonels, who look to reset, and they're going to storm down this left side. Lindsey Carr. She's being chased by Jade Anderson. Lindsey Carr and Anderson battling in that left corner. Carr cuts it back on the inside, uses her right foot to send it to the far post, headed down by Cardenas. Carr wins the ball back. Nice bit of 1-2s inside the 18 between Carr and Cronenthal. They're going to reset. Corbett, nice bit of pressure there from Price, forcing a reset by the visiting team. Monday plays it out to the right side to Bryant. Bryant finds Frank. Frank pushes it up the right side. She's got some players out here on the right. Nice defending once again from Evan Thomas. And Krieger deserves a little bit of credit for that. She applied the pressure. Here comes Thomas. She plays it back in the middle. She's got Saeed out here on the right side. She finds her and some space in front. She's going to be closed down by number 23, Lindsey Carr. It will deflect off Carr. Throw in for Oglethorpe. Coming from her defensive position is Caputo to take this throw in. Caputo's going to throw over the head to the feet of Anderson, who's immediately met by number 23, Lindsey Carr. Carr's going to win that 50-50 battle. Going to go up under the foot of Caputo into the feet of Cronenthal, who cuts it back on the inside, finds a wide open Megan Sidaway. Sidaway's going to take advantage of the space down the middle. Plays it out to the right to Gibbons. Gibbons looks up. Has Whiteside in her sights. Gibbons thinks it deflects off Whiteside. I didn't think it did, but the referee disagrees with me. It will be a corner for center. It looked like Gibbons just deflected it off her own right foot. It will be it will be a corner on the right side. Looks like Annabelle Justice will step up and take the corner for the center Colonels. There's a long 33.5 to go here in the second half. This will be a left foot in swinging corner from the right side of the field. Left hand goes up. The kick is away. It's going to go to the near post, headed up into the 18, deflected off of Anderson's right thigh back to the feet of Monday. Another cross inside the 18. Lowell just watches it sail wide right of her goal. Goal kick, Petrels. Kind of dangerous there for the home team. Nice defending. Looks like Jade lost one of her shin guards. Coach King hooked her up. Nice throw. And Jade has got her gear back on, ready to go. Haley sets up the goal kick for the home team. Nice goal kick into the channels here. Krieger has lots of space in front. She's going to leave it for McKenzie, who receives, turns, still has Krieger out with some space on her left. She's going to try and find Harlow. Harlow's going to run it down, being chased by Bryant. Bryant does win that foot battle, but she's going to be forced to have a one-touch clearance out for an Oglethorpe throw-in. McKenzie. It's going to be a throw-in for the Colonels, who have some activity up on their sideline. Looks like they're going to have an early substitution. Bella Nelson, senior from Columbia, Maryland, looking to check in for the first time this afternoon. As Cronenthal looks to mount an attack for the Colonels over on the right side. She's got two Colonels in the box. Nice defending there from Whiteside. When you go down from your feet, slide tackle like that in the box, you have to be aware. And she had every bit of awareness on that one as she got all ball, forcing a corner for the Colonels. As Nelson looks to check back in for the first time in the second half, she will replace Kara Frank. Hopefully it's not an injury substitution. It's only about 14 minutes into the second half. Looks like the home team, Stormy Petros, are lining up a substitution as well. Delaney Hanks may get some time. It's a battle at the top of the 18. Back in possession for the visitors. Deflection off of a shot. You know, I think that deflection was really in favor of Haley, because if that didn't deflect, it looked like it was going into the far post. Haley's going to take her time. March to the top of the 18. Big punt. Right to the feet of McKenzie, who's unable to bring it down to her feet. She's being defended by Riley Givens. Givens will win the throw for the Colonels. Quickly taken down the line by Bryant. Side away. Just push it a little too far in front. Nice clearance from Taylor Whiteside. She goes down. She leaves her feet once again. 2 times in a row she's left her feet, and 2 times in a row she's been spot on. E.J. Bryant steps in, takes that away from Jones. And Oglethorpe will win a throw, and they do have a substitution lined up at the halfway line. Delaney Hanks will check back in. She will substitute for Jade Anderson. Jade had a 15-minute battle already here in this second half. Much deserved breather for Jade Anderson. She's a junior from Alpharetta. Still in possession in the Oglethorpe half are the Center Colonels. Bella Nelson on the far side being defended by Thomas. Evan Thomas just won the throw, and she's going to take it quickly down the right side, trying to force it up to McKenzie, who was very well defended by E.J. Bryant. The Colonels are going to have a quick cross into the 18, and a long shot once again. This long shot's going to be taken by the left foot of Riley Givens. Easy routine save for Haley. Once again, she's going to march to the top of her own 18, take her time, allow her teammates to move up the pitch. She got a nice punt on it, but a little deflection off the side of her foot. But it does allow enough time and space for Krieger to win this ball. Harlow, 50-50 battle with Lindsay Carr. Harlow wanted a foul. The official disagrees. Back in possession are the Center Colonels on the far right side of the pitch. Back doing business is Evan Thomas, and she did win another throw-in, did Evan. Freshman really trying to mark her space on that left side of the defense here for the Stormy Petrels. Another foul committed by the Center Colonels. Free kick for Oglethorpe. Jasmine Gardinas was fouled. She got up quickly. Looks like Lily is going to step in for this free kick on the far side of the field. 28 minutes remaining in the second half. Oglethorpe trailing Center Colonels 4-0. My apologies. My football team that I cover on Friday nights is the Central Lions. Got a little punchy there. Coming back down the right side once again are the Colonels. Nice defending by Burford. She has really been so superb back there all afternoon. Don't let the score fool you. She has been an absolute wall, making it difficult for anybody to break through the middle. Long distance shot. Haley, not very tall, but she read it very, very well, able to get her right palm, push it off the top of the crossbar and allow it to come down right into her arms. She once again sprints up to the 18, gets a big punt, this time a lot higher than the distance that she wanted, but she still has some space for Krieger, who tried to win the ball out of the air, but just not enough as Annabelle Justice, Riley Givens, and in possession right now, Christina Jeffers. Lots of time, lots of space. Turns, finds the feet of Sideaway, who in possession right now is being defended by Burford. They find the feet of Justice. Drops it back to Carr, who finds the feet of Justice once again. Justice cuts it back on the inside, just gives a little bit too much of it, allowing Harlow to step in, win the ball. She's going to come up the right side. She had Ella with lots of time and lots of space, but she put a little bit too much on it, allowing Monday to step in from her center back spot, get a foot on it. But it is an Oglethorpe throw-in about 10 yards over the halfway line. Caputo will take the throw. No sense of urgency from the Lady Petros. Trail by 4. Plenty of time left in the matchup. Harlow Krieger receives, turns, beats one woman in the midfield. Harlow still in possession. He's got McKenzie. McKenzie's got some space inside the 18 if she can maintain possession. One-time shot, and she just didn't twist her hips enough towards the center of the goal as it sails wide left. Goal kick for the Center Colonels. It might be their first goal kick of this second half. Like what I saw there, I think Harlow just pushed it a little too far left. If I'm a betting man, I'm going to think McKenzie wanted it a little bit more central so she could put that left foot on it. Be a foul in the midfield. This time it's going to be committed on the Colonels. Free kick, Oglethorpe. Of course, Burford will take this free kick. Lily has the ball down. Coaches are instructing her to move the ball up a little bit. The official is still trying to piece together what's going on in the box, trying to watch any pushing, any shoving, any holding of the jerseys. As Lily approaches, she's going to put some nice backspin right to the near post, giving her teammates a chance. It's bouncing in the 6. Routine, simple save for Dutcher. She collects and immediately rolls it out to her left, allowing Lindsay Carr to run on it. She's being defended by Syed. She cuts it back on the inside, does Carr, but she gives it right back to Oglethorpe. In possession now is Cardenas. Cardenas is going to play it safe. Find Caputo. Caputo tried to play it to number 26, Delaney Hanks. Just unsure if they were on the same page there. Throw in for the Colonels. Carr goes up the line. Deflected off the head of Cardenas. Another throw for the Colonels. Right in front of their own bench. Right down the line. Nice battle here. Annabelle Justice tips it off her right thigh. And it will be a throw-in for the home team right at the halfway line. Throw into the feet of Hanks. Right back to Caputo. Caputo dumps it in the inside for Cardenas. Takes a couple of touches, finds the feet of Burford. Burford, nice through ball. Nice reception, nice turn. Looking for Ella Price was Krieger. She had some space, you know, saw what she wanted to do. I'm just not sure Ella Price saw or had that same vision, as goalkeeper Dutcher just has the ball at her feet and looks to be just wasting some time. Dutcher picks it up, takes a few bounces, looks going to get a nice little punt in. And a nice one it was. This one sails over the halfway line. Beautiful punt from the second half goalkeeper, Grace Dutcher, for the Center Colonels. Coming down that right side are the Colonels. They're going to cut it back on the inside. Riley Gibbons just a bit too anxious as she's going to be a couple of yards offside. Free kick for Oglethorpe. We are live on the Oglethorpe Sports Network as the Lady Stormy Petrels are playing host to the Center Colonels. Unfortunately, just not the day for the Stormy Petrels. They trail 4-0. Plenty of time to go in this second half. But trailing by 4 is quite the comeback needed. Long shot attempt. Great shot. Had the knuckle and it was dipping, but it just sails wide left. Megan Sidaway with the shot attempt. Goal kick for Oglethorpe. .22.5 remaining here in this ball game. Krieger coming from her center midfield spot over to the space on the right side of the goal kick. And they're looking for Krieger. She tries to do a back heel, looking for the feet of Delaney. 50-50 ball this time won by Oglethorpe. Big time throw in from Krieger down the right side. Header from Price trying to find the feet of Hanks. Gives it right back to center. Cronenthal, who I'm used to seeing further up the pitch, steps back into a sort of defensive midfielder role right now. Try and ice this game for the visitors. Looking for some possession. Make the clock just keep ticking. Carr, Monday, and Bryant, the back three right now for center, who've all three been just absolutely superb on the afternoon. Kind of the engine that makes this team go, this back three. As Carr pushes it down the left side, and Burford, who again just having a stellar game, defending all on an island down there in the corner, wins a throw-in for her team. Center Colonels, you know, under Coach Hoffman, they have been a very good team. He's four-time Southern Athletic Association Coach of the Year, 2012, 2016, 2020, 2021. They're the number 2 ranked team in the nation in 2020. So you can understand why a lot of these women want to come to Center and play for Coach Hoffman. And a 4-0 score on the road in Brookhaven against the Oglethorpe Stormy Petrels, who don't have a shabby record themselves, only 1 loss on the season. Keep an eye out in the Southern Athletic Association Conference for the Center Colonels, too. They're just getting started. As for Oglethorpe, they defend well, I tell you. They really do defend well. It's just once you get into the midfield and in the attacking third, there's just something missing. But you can also maybe put that to Coach. It's only Coach King's 2nd season in charge. I'd like to see him get a few more recruiting years up under his belt. Really be able to judge this team and his performances as a coach. Looks like it was out of bounds. It will be a throw-in on the far side for the Colonels. They're going to take a square throw. Lots of space out here on the left side. Annabelle Justice receives another great overlap by Lindsay Carr, who is now in possession on the left side. And there are a lot of substitutions lining up for the visitors, ready to check in. Looks like about 8 substitutions.
Everybody on the field but 23 and 25 are coming off.
Does that help at all?
We can hear. Okay.
18 for 15. Someone else.
Got about 8 substitutions ready to come on. The goalkeeper and 2 ladies will remain on the pitch.
27.
Coach Hoffman giving some
7 for 9.
giving some more players opportunity to get some minutes. You know, it's the first conference game of the season for both teams, and what a way to get some early minutes for these players who haven't had the opportunity to get many on the season. And getting some minutes in conference play really does help, especially with, unfortunate injuries that could occur down the latter part of the season. These ladies have some experience, especially road experience. It doesn't really get much better than that. So Coach Hoffman really looking after the future and getting some of these ladies some much-needed minutes. Because as we stated before, this is the first game of conference play for both schools. And with a 4-0 lead with about 18 minutes to go, I think it was the right time for the substitutions and for the younger players to get some minutes. We're going to have a substitution once again for Oglethorpe this time, as Kristen Rona looking to check back in. The Hoover, Alabama native. Played some important minutes this afternoon for Coach King. With this loss, Coach King's overall record at Oglethorpe will move to 4-9-3. Free kick in the corner. Burford will take the kick. Gonna go short, safe. Looks like a short, long, and it was. Not as long as Burford was hoping, but listen, she played every minute. Absolute warrior out there today. And it looks like an elbow on the come down catches one of these Stormy Petrels right up under the jaw. She's down on the field. The trainer is coming out on the pitch to check on her. Great alertness from the trainer, because as soon as, if you were watching and as soon as you saw that, you knew it wasn't good news. So let's hope she's going to be okay. Both teams are going to look to utilize this time to maybe get a quick sip of water. Like I said, it's in the mid-80s, but it's probably in the mid-90s, close to 100 on the field. As this AstroTurf, well, not AstroTurf, but the turf itself isn't very forgiving when it comes to the temperature. As you see a lot of the ladies, even the men, coming to the sideline during the games and squirting water down the back of their heels and on their ankles just to cool off their feet. And it looks like Cardenas is back up on her feet, walking a little gingerly. She's being helped off the pitch by two trainers. Let's hope it's nothing too serious. And there is a substitution lined up anyways. Maybe they'll change their mind and bring somebody on for Jasmine, who's played one heck of a game herself. I believe she's played the entire game as well. And I just heard from Coach King, sub will come in. And whether or not they turn the other cheek as far as to position, it will remain number 18, Kristen Rona, will be checking in as Jasmine looks to walk over to the bench and get some treatment from the trainer. The bench in this case will be the golf cart, but hey, it's one of the only sides over there that has some shade. So it will be Emma Perkins checking in for the injured Jasmine Gardinas, and Kristen Rona will have to wait. I'm trying to figure out whether or not the substitution will be allowed. Only allowing the injured substitution now. Rona will have to wait at midfield for the next dead ball in favor of the Lady Petrels. Another free kick for Burford, still on the far side of the pitch. Clock starts back with 16 and a half to go here in the ballgame. Center on top of Oglethorpe, 4-0. Coach Hoffman brought the ladies into the game today looking to utilize those set pieces and the movement. Just the movement on and off the ball from his colonels today were just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And again, I have to mention the set pieces. It seems that they really put effort in training on their set pieces, because the runs, the execution, just phenomenal. Just a bit of a heavy touch there by Nicole Limehouse, or she would have been into goal She tried to chase it down, unable to do so was Limehouse, and the Stormy Petrels win a goal kick, and that substitution for Rona will happen now as she will check in for Mackenzie Jones. Mackenzie had a very hard played 30 minutes here in this second half. She had a potential opportunity about 20 minutes ago. Her and Krieger were mounting an attack, and I think Krieger just played the ball too far left for Mackenzie's liking, pushing her too far outside of the box, unable to get any sort of turn and shot attempt, forcing the shot wide. One of the only opportunities here in the second half for the Stormy Petrels. It's going to be a throw-in for the Colonels, taken quickly. Number 24, Limehouse, takes the throw. In possession is Aaron Reynolds, being pressured hard by Ella Price, down by 4. You can't tell. Stormy Petrels are still working hard out there. Burchett in possession in the far corner, being closed down by Whiteside. Burchett plays an in-step pass into the middle, looking for Sparks, who made another beautiful overlapping run into the 18. Cross attempt here, headed away by Burford. Not a lot on it. Puts it right back to the feet of Sparks, who takes a shot on goal, and she sends it right past Haley Lowell, near post. 5-0, Center Colonels. You know, we've talked about it all afternoon. They utilize the width of the field so perfectly. They don't stop. Once they're inside the 18, they really, really put their foot on your throat and just take it all out of you. It's 5-0, 15 minutes to go. And I just don't know if it's going to stop now. Stormy Petrels are still into this ball game. Their heads are not down by any stretch of the imagination. Krieger still trying to bring her ladies back into this game. You know, it's very hard to do down 5, but it also gives you a chance to see the spirit and the fight that this team has in them. And here goes Krieger, lots of space in the midfield. She's going herself. Shot attempt. She had the far post wide open. She just couldn't get on top of it as that shot sails over the crossbar. It's going to be a goal kick for the Colonels as Krieger turns and throws her hands up and tries to get these Lady Petrels back into this game. They're down 5, 14 to go. Still time to show some character, still time to show some fight. You're on your home field. Your home fans are watching. Unfortunately, if the result holds, it could be an early conference loss for the Stormy Petrels. Caputo turns and just safely knocks it out over the touchline. It's going to be a throw-in, quickly taken by Nicole Limehouse for the Colonels. Ava Priest in possession, drops it back. Reynolds pushes it out to Buckley Sparks on the right side. Frank, one-touch through ball. Cross attempt deflected off of the Stormy Petrels. It will be a corner for Center. Elizabeth Cortez looks to check in for Oglethorpe. Corner headed up into the air, still bouncing inside the 6. It's free. No, it's Price. Still bouncing in the 6. Big time clearance there from Evan Thomas. Freshman once again playing fantastic here on her home turf. Lots of space on the left side once again. Nicole Limehouse receives, looks up. She had a few options. Finds a wide open woman in the middle of the field. Frank pushes it out to the right for Sparks. Another overlap. And it's successful. Cross attempt. And it will be offside. Great vision once again on the far side of the field from the assistant referee. Very congested down there. Got to have good vision to see an offside like that deep into the defensive territory. Free kick for the Stormy Petrels. 11 minutes remaining in the ball game. They trail the Center Colonels 5-0. Krieger and Price working down the left side of the field for Oglethorpe. And stepping in to win the ball back was Lindsey Carr. Once again for the Colonels. Lots of space in the midfield for Frank. She finds Reynolds. Reynolds being shut down by Saeed. Reynolds plays it out to the right side for Sparks. Sparks one-on-one with Thomas. She goes to the right side. Thomas gets a foot in. She's trying to save it before it goes out. Unable to save it is Thomas, and it will be a corner for the Colonels on the far side of the field where they have been just resting the last, I'd say, 3-4 minutes of this ball game. This will be a corner taken on the right side. Left foot in swinger. 3 runners at the top of the 18. Here they go. The kick is away. It's going to go low, near post. Bouncing inside the 18, cleared away by Thomas. This time it's going to be deflected off of Krieger, bouncing right outside the 18 in favor of the Colonels. We're going to have 2 substitutions lined up for the home team as a shot goes into the 18.
Somebody else take it, please.
Will be a corner for the Colonels once again on that far right side of the field. They're going to switch the corner. No, they're not. They're going to take a short corner. Frank approaches, plays it back to the taker, and it's going to be saved. Kara Frank keeps it in. Cleared by Saeed. And Ella Price gets a foot in, tries to clear it up the pitch, but it's going to be stopped and put back into play by number 26, Meg Ralston. Now Meg's going to think twice. She's going to reset with this back 3. Carr finds Monday. Nice bit of passing, short, intermediate passes. Once again, nothing forced by the visitors. Utilizing the width of the field right out here in front of me, especially Jess Inman, lots of space. She's almost got her heels on the chalk. Nicole Limehouse received it, unable to maintain possession as Harlow Krieger wins the ball back. Krieger with a beautiful switch, looking for Ella Price, who's got some space in that corner as she's being closed down by Ralston. Price cuts it back on the inside. She's now inside the 18, but it just got away from her. Away from her just enough, allowing Aaron Reynolds to step in and get a massive clearance. Got 3 substitutions lined up for the Lady Petrels. There will be a throw-in, quickly taken by the Colonels. Kara Frank in possession in the middle of the field. Still looking to utilize the width are the Colonels. And here come the 3 substitutions. Jade Anderson, Elizabeth Cortez, and Maddie Enos back on the field. Sophia going to take a break, probably be the game for her. Ella Price taking a break as well. And freshman Evan Thomas will step off. It might be the ball game for these ladies, but you got to give it to them. They played, as hard as they could. Like I said, don't let the score fool you. They did not have their heads down. They did not sulk. They played as hard as they could for the entire 90 minutes. And it's something that you just like to see. You can easily concede and not play hard with a scoreline like this, but that's not the case for the Lady Stormy Petrels, as it looks like somebody just got a ball to the gut, and I don't care who you are, that's going to bring you down to your knees. Hopefully she's going to be okay. Just took the wind out of her. As the clock still runs, we got about 7.5 remaining. Stay tuned because we have the Oglethorpe men taking on the Center Colonel men following this matchup. Kickoff slated for 3:30. May go a little bit over, but please stay with us on the Oglethorpe Sports Network. Once again, my name is Drew Dickinson. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will be here with you for the men's game as well. We have another substitution for the Colonels. Jordan Zach, senior from Grosse Pointe, Michigan, checking in for the first time this afternoon. Lots of space out here on the left side for Nicole Limehouse. She can pick and choose her poison. She's going to keep it on the left side with Inman. Inman tried to play it one touch back inside to Limehouse, but nicely read by Elizabeth Cortez from the Lady Petrels, who one times it back to Whiteside, who has played the entire game as well, right next to her defensive compadre, Lily Burford. Coming down that left side, trying to make a cross, just didn't swing it enough. It's going to go over at the goal line for a goal kick for the Colonels. Checking in for the Colonels will be number 28, Jordan Zach. And going back in the game is number 32, Ashton Warner. It looks like Kara Frank and Buckley Spark will sit down. Might be the game for those ladies. Sparks played a heck of a game, as well as Frank. Sparks really utilized those overlapping runs from her right back position. Play a little bit more of an attacking role in the second half. The ball's going to go out for a Stormy Petrel throw in. Lily Burchett unable to keep it in bounds for the Colonels. Throw in taken by Caputo. Found Burford. Burford found the feet of Caputo, who tried to play it back into number 19, Cortez, but stepped in the midfield and won back by number 31, Ava Priest for the Colonels. But her one-time pass put it right to the feet of Burford, who plays it out to Taylor Whiteside. Whiteside finds Maddie. Maddie played just a bit of a heavy touch on the inside, allowing Ava Priest to win it back, but Priest gives it right back to Krieger. Krieger trying to find Perkins. Perkins unable to win possession. Here comes Nicole Limehouse, being defended by Cortez. Nice ball from Limehouse. Finds number 20, Burchett. Cuts it back into the inside. Burchett, one-time pass, cleared away by Hanks. Throw in for the Colonels. It was going to go right down the line. Ava Priest wins that ball, brings it down to her feet. She's going to reset, drops it all the way back. Lindsay Carr in possession. She's going to reset, carry the ball all the way over to the left, to the right side of the pitch, left side for the Stormy Petrels. Krieger trying to flick it to the other side, spin around, trying to maintain possession. Nice defending from the Colonels in the middle of the field. Limehouse has about 20 yards of space out here on the left side. They can find her. They do. Nicole Limehouse in possession. Another overlapping run, this time by Jess Inman. Limehouse looks to find her. Great through ball. Inman brings it down to her feet. She's going to be defended by Emma Perkins. Inman's cross into the middle goes right to Burford, who one time clears it. Goes to the feet of Limehouse. Limehouse one times it back inside the middle of the field to Zach. Jordan Zach finds Limehouse once again, who takes a touch, goes to the far post. One time clear from Whiteside, right back to the feet of Nicole Limehouse. Limehouse will look to reset, finds the feet of Aaron Reynolds, who switches it all the way back over to Lindsay Carr, who's very comfortable in her right back position. Right back, right center back, whichever way they line up, she's going to be on that right side of the defense. Perkins drops it back. Caputo taking some touches down the right side. She's got Perkins to her right. Not much movement other than that. She's going to go long to Jade. Jade tried to do a flick with the inside of her right foot, send it down the right side. Unsuccessful, is going to go out, and throw-ins quickly taken by the Colonels. Carr in possession, right in the middle of the field. First hospital ball of the night, first giveaway from Lindsay Carr. Goalkeeper's going to stuff up her line. Easy save. Still about 2.5 to go in the ball game. 5-0 score in favor of the Center Colonels. They made the trek from Danville, Kentucky. Their first conference win of the season. It's going to improve their overall record to 5-1-3. Ava Priest in possession in the middle, working some nice quick passes with Jordan Zach. Priest still battling out there in the right corner. Big time clearance there from Whiteside. She needed to get her foot on that one. Lots of space in that 18-yard box for the Colonels. Throw-ins taken. Gonna bring it back a little bit. Big switch looking for Limehouse, who still has some space. Comes a big overlapping run from Jess Inman. She's going to opt against it. Another hospital ball given right to Krieger. Krieger doesn't have much. She's going to lay it off in the middle of the field. Way to get stuck in there. Both ladies really wanted that. Petrels won that 50-50 battle. About a minute to go here in the ball game. Ava Priest loses possession in the middle of the field. Nice defending there by number 26, Delaney Hanks. Finds Harlow Krieger with some space out here on the left side. Krieger's got some speed. Just let her touch get away from her on that one. Throw in for the Petrels. You heard the PA, just under a minute to go. Cross attempt by Oglethorpe, right to the feet of the defense for center, who are just looking to make this clock move a little bit quicker, finding a little bit more space. Get back to those quick intermediate passes. Ava Priest finds the possession once again. Priest looked to dump it off to Jordan Zach, just a little bit more than Zach was expecting. She ran it down, maintained possession, finds Carr. Lowell's going to run this one down. Probably one of the last plays of the game. She steps to the top of the 18, gets a big punt, probably the best punt of the game. And that is going to do it for the Lady Stormy Petrels and the Center Lions